Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
No seatbelts, motherfuckers, good afternoon. It's your boy, Young Ducks, a.k.a. Dustin Lee Sycon. Freezing out here on the links. Sheesh. I'd rather be in a hot tub with a supermodel, but goddamn, I love golf.
I second that. It is cold. It is end of February here, and oh yeah, it's April.
It's definitely April, almost May.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that as a joke because it's fucking 30 degrees outside.
Yeah. It's there's I'm pretty sure a tsunami coming, which is ridiculous that there's no water around here, but it is what it is. 47-41 for Team No Seatbelts. Not a terrible showing, not a good one, but we're in here talking shit before league starts, and we're going to drink some beers and go after it.
Yeah. So welcome, everybody. As people look, apparently everybody that works at the railroad also golfs in this league. So welcome, Norfolk Southern.
Shout out Carl Farrow and his 9 kids.
Yes, shout out Carl. Hopefully he's not laying on the train tracks right now. But just wanted to give you guys an overview of what our plan is for this this podcast moving forward. So, since we have Golf League throughout the summer, I think we're going to have multiple remote location recordings, I would say, right?
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of drunk idiots getting together and talking shit, and for me and Andy here, we've been wanting to do this for quite some time, and we finally pulled the trigger on it, and we couldn't be more alike but more different. I'm 35 years old, single as fuck, future wife out there, I love you. Didn't go down the same path Andy did, college dropout, and finding my way through life, professional gambler, professional asshole, professional drinker, just a professional. And Andy is a father of fucking 2, which still blows my mind, married to his beautiful wife, Abby. And, I mean, we're, like I said, as alike as it could be, but as different as you could imagine.
Well, thank you for that. So, yeah, for those of you who don't know, potentially are listening, I'm going to be 34 tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. So, 34, did the whole college thing. Don't know how I got through it, to be honest with you. Duck spent a lot of time with us.
Ran away from home to stay there for a little while.
And, but we got through it. Me and a couple other buddies who will probably be frequent guests on this podcast, which a lot of you know. But our goal for this entire thing is going to be
laughter. Money.
It's going to be money, how to make money. Not that we know, we're not financial advisors. Disclaimer, our in-house legal attorney who we have on retainer for $0. He's doing this everything pro bono.
Pro bono.
He may not know that.
Let's reinstate that for the listeners.
Yeah, no.
Jesse, let's reinstate that for the listeners.
Yeah, no.
Jesse Harkar, pro bono.
Yeah, pro bono.
No money, cuz.
Yeah, nothing. No, we won't give him 1 cent. But he's going to draft every legal disclaimer that we have to put out there First and foremost being we are not financial advisors, so whatever we say on this podcast, and it's on you guys. And
But 100% listen to everything we have to say.
yeah, right. But definitely listen to what we have to say.
The main thing here is it's not only just a podcast of a couple best friends and having on best friends, it's a therapy session, as well as we want to talk about me and Andy are both well-rounded in, what's going on in the world, whether it's stocks, stonks, whatever you want to call it, sports betting, just world affairs. We just want to put our shit out there. Hope you guys love it. Hope you guys listen. And I guarantee you'll laugh because we are ridiculous and there's no better time or place to do this under the circumstances of the world. And we hope you will listen and enjoy and share because we won't only have fun, but we will make money. Regardless of if you lose money, I will make money. So we'll make money. So
yeah, that's a good way to put it. So, so just reiterating what Duck said, I would say the goal is to have some sort of structure to this thing. We will have structure, our plan. We do have some ideas out there, and we want to talk about a little bit of everything. Like Duck said, we have opinions, man, and I think
good ones.
Good ones, right? Everyone
Great
got
ones.
one. Everyone got one. And the other day when I was talking to Geed, another friend of ours,
Geed,
he said
you,
everybody's opinion matters.
Honest to God, the best thing he's ever said.
Yeah, but I don't think it really does matter. Nobody's opinion matters. It's an opinion.
True. It doesn't matter, but it might to somebody.
But the fact that Geet said they all matter, I think he's just trying to get with the social justice stuff. Like, like all lives matter. He's one of those guys.
But his opinion, his actual second week in a row, Brian, if you're listening, which you won't be because this isn't live, but you better listen to this recording.
I don't think androids get it.
Oh, true. Okay, that'll be our first topic. Who the fuck buys an Android?
Yeah, really, dude. I mean come on.
What? What are you doing? It's don't be broke and buy something that actually works properly.
I mean, get it together. The fact that we can't have a group message,
Well, how about that 6-month period whenever we were texting in a group chat and Geed's messages came in 12 hours late?
Yeah,
every day.
And twice.
It would
every day. And twice. It would come in. He'd go, ha, ha, ha. 3 seconds later, ha, ha, ha. But it was for about a conversation that happened 6 hours ago.
Absolutely ridiculous. And no shame to you, Brian. I love you more than anything in the world. You're one of my longest-standing best friends. I met Brian, a.k.a. Geed, in 4th grade. He somehow slit his wrist. I don't know, maybe try to kill himself.
I was there.
Okay, well, you could tell the story then.
Yeah, I was there. He was cutting a box with a box cutter, like a Stanley knife, utility
in
knife.
4th grade, by the way.
Yeah, dude. And, he was so tiny, and he had such small wrists that his whole wrist was just bone and veins. So it was impossible for him not to kill himself, right? But this son of a bitch, he was holding, like he was supporting the box with his palm, right, and his palm up. Well, let me say, the underside of his wrist was up, and he was cutting, like how they tape the center seam.
Yeah.
And he was cutting, like how they tape the center seam.
Yeah.
So he was cutting that, and it slipped all the way
like a
off.
true carpenter.
Yeah, and I don't even know what he was opening the box for, or if he was just cutting the box. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But he did. He slit his wrist. And I'll be honest with you, he didn't even know until he lost half his blood.
That sounds like Geed.
He got lightheaded, and we looked down, and there was all of his blood on the floor.
Unbelievable.
And, yeah, so we had to run to the neighbor's house. His neighbor actually is a physical therapist, I'm pretty sure. But
Makes sense.
She had the wherewithal, and her husband had the wherewithal, although it wasn't at the time, and figured that he had to go to the hospital. But he ended up going to the hospital. And if I remember correctly, and we'll have to get him on to confirm this, I'm pretty sure the doctor said like he was X amount of millimeters, like very close to like cutting his main artery or something, and almost dying.
It's actually ridiculous to say, but my life would be dramatically changed if Geed wasn't in it.
For the worse,
Not
I would
for
say.
better or worse, but for just nothing. I mean, I don't even. if he wasn't in it, I don't even know what we'd even talk about sometimes.
But here's the thing. I would say it's for the worse because we wouldn't be talking about this right now.
True.
Right?
But great, and I don't even remember who taught us. But by the way, I did win the spelling bee in 4th grade. No big deal. But anyway, he tried to sharpen his pencil, and he couldn't do it. So I did it for him, and that's how we met. And 50 years later, here we are talking shit on him.
Just so the audience understands that. Imagine what he's saying. Like, picture it in your mind right now. He could not sharpen his pencil. That's
because of his wrist, not because he's an idiot. Because you're not, Brian. You're actually kind of smart, but whatever. That's here nor there.
Oh, okay, I thought you were saying like he.
No.
Okay,
No. He actually his wrist. How I met him, and
I see. You brought it all together. That was
yeah. He's Brian. You're a great guy. I love you more than anything, man. Can't wait to have you on. But yes, you do suck, and I hate you.
Yeah.
So next topic, because I can't waste any more time talking about you. Because I do hate you today because you're not coming to shoot a 54, probably.
Unreal. So, anyway, we are going to, as you can tell on this podcast, we're going to tell you guys some stories that we think are pretty ridiculous.
Well, we want to, before we get super famous, obviously, we're going to have a lot of our friends on, and we have more memories than probably a lot of you could ever even imagine. Our friendship drives deep through Center Township. It's a very close, tight-knit group of people. We've been through a ridiculous story than the next. And that'll be a big part of, what we talk about because they're so hilarious. You won't even think it's real, but I promise you that it is.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. And just to give you some context, so here at Golf League, we're known as the Center Bros. Now, they call us the Bros because they think it's funny. We're known as the Center Bros. Now, they call us the Bros because they think it's funny. We're not known, we don't call ourselves the Center Bros. It's just ridiculous. But
just friends.
But
Best
we
friends.
are a pretty tight-knit group. And that was one thing that, I think we're going to address throughout this is just how out of the norm or out of the ordinary that kind of stuff is. There's not a lot of people like that I work with that are still buddies with their high school.
Well, we even talked about that when you guys all went to college, that we'd meet new people and they'd be like, wait a minute, you have 3 friends coming down to hang out for the weekend? I don't talk to my high 35, 34, 32, some of us 31. And, we're all, really, really, really good friends, all talk every day, bullshit, and not a lot of people have that, and we think that's, a pretty unique, special thing to have, and want to bring a little extra, zest to the old No Seatbelts podcast here.
Yeah, so I guess let's just start there, since we're just going to kind of make this quick before we go out and destroy everybody in Golf League. But
Destroy beers, but and probably 350-yard drives.
But
backwards.
No Seatbelts, the name. Let's discuss that. So I think what it means to me, let me just put that out there, what the name No Seatbelts that Duck and I decided to go with, what it means to me is kind of a throwback, homage to the old days. And when I say old days, I'm going to say my old days, like when I was little, down the fucking highway.
I've honestly never worn a seatbelt at all. So.
Well, that's just absurd. Now that I'm older, it's crazy not to. I yell at my daughter.
You wore a seatbelt here.
Yeah,
on the
of
way
course.
Here.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Wait a minute, your car doesn't ding?
No, I fucking fused that shit.
No, you did. That's absurd.
Well, I didn't, but fucking fused that shit.
No, you did. That's absurd.
Well, I didn't, but it doesn't ding. It may ding 3 times, but there's no chance you wore a seatbelt on your way here.
Well, it's because you drive a German-made car. They want all Americans to die.
Oh, it's fast.
Well, this is an American-made truck, and they want me to live.
Did you really wear a seatbelt here?
I wear a seatbelt constantly.
Every time you did you really wear a seatbelt here?
I wear a seatbelt constantly.
Every time you drive?
Every time I drive,
If you drive 385 feet.
I wear my seatbelt at my mom and dad's house.
That's actually pretty impressive. But I don't. I never will.
It's only because it dings.
Oh, okay. What about for safety purposes?
I guess it's a pro. I want to be safe. I get in my truck and be like, I got to put my seatbelt on so it doesn't ding and annoy me.
Because I was going to say, I've seen you swerve throughout the roads.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I drive like a race car driver.
No. I mean drunk.
Right, and I'll let me put another disclaimer. Jesse put this in, put this in editing, but we have never done any illegal activity, neither of us. So this is all for comedy and story purposes.
Well,
so
maybe not Andy because he has a family, but I've done a lot of legal activity, and I will continue to do so because again, I'm 35, single, and Vince, I will do what I want, when I want, how I want. And I will continue to ride with a no seatbelt until I get thrown through my windshield and scrape my face to death. And I look like Two-Face.
That's what no seatbelts means to Duck. What
No.
seatbelts means to me.
It doesn't mean I'm not going to wear a seatbelt. I mean, that is what it means, but it means there's just no holds barred. Anything goes.
Here, I got something cool that just came through. So my phone just dinged, and our buddy Mike.
So we're live.
We're live. My phone just went ding. And it was boom. Happy birthday, Andrew.
Day early, idiot.
Now, here's the thing. It's a day early, but he also sent it at exactly 4:23, which is my birthday. So do you think it was on purpose at 4:23? Or did he get the email for Golf League when Josh was making fun of my birthday thing?
There's
No way.
Zero chance.
He's
Ask him right now.
He's a day early. I refuse to ask him because I want him to wonder. He's on his acquaintance of ours wedding. He's on his way to Deep's wedding.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, down in Florida.
James Deep got married.
James Deep. Well, getting married.
And I'm single. Well, that's okay.
So anyway, back to my original point before we go on a tangent. By the way, get used to that.
Oh yeah, there will be.
We're going on all tangents. That's all this is. There's a bunch of tangents we never.
We're
going on all tangents. That's all this is. There's a bunch of tangents we never.
For those of you that
We're
don't
doing
know
it right
what
now.
a tangent is.
Hold on, we're going on it right now. Don't
Okay.
do it. Don't do it.
Cosine.
Cosine, sine, cosine, tangent.
Tangent.
So anyway, what no seatbelts means to me is a throwback to the days people spoke their mind, right? You didn't have to be PC, politically correct. You could ride in the bed of the truck. That's like kind of a metaphor.
Mm-hmm.
Drink out of the hose,
Love
metaphor.
that.
You know, like that. We played outside. We were in a weird generation, if you really think about it, because
Stuck in the middle.
I was telling that to Geed. We grew up without technology and social media.
Well,
we got it in high school.
You know what I love about that? And I tell this story so many times. Just a little background. I was a restaurant manager for so many years, and in those times you have young kids, and I would tell them, I didn't have a phone that text messaged. You know, if I wanted to ask a girl out, I had to call their house, say, hello, Mr. So-and-so, may I please talk to your daughter? So it blows my mind, and I try to tell these kids that, you know, it's a lot different for you. You know, back in our day, we had to write love letters. Will you date me, yes or no? And now kids these nowadays, it's, hey, Snapchat. Let me get your snap. Send me this, send me that. Let me get your snap. Send me this, send me that. So it's extremely difficult to, you know, be in our generation because we were kind of stuck in the middle. But here we are, you know, we're not old to where we can't understand technology and what we're doing. But, you know, back to what Andy was saying.
All right, so back to what I was saying was that we grew up in a weird time. You know, we don't fall into, say, like millennials, and then whatever the fuck the one is before that, Gen X or Generation Z. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I do want to say, whenever we say we're not trying to be politically correct, because we really don't give a fuck about anything or what we're saying. We want everybody to just enjoy in the world. It's not that, but we just want people to not care about what we're saying. We're just here trying to, you know, give you just
a break.
A break of all the bullshit going. That was fucking an amazing thing that you just said there. A break into the real world. We're just fucking a break into the real world. We're just fucking here, dude.
Look, everybody deals with the same kind of shit,
right?
Everybody sees the news. Everybody deals with bills and all the other shit, work, whatever you do for a living, everybody deals with it, right? And like Duck said it early on, this acting is a therapy. And like Duck said it early on, this acting is a therapy session. I think is a valid use for this.
100.
If we can sit here and bullshit for 45 minutes.
This has been 45 minutes?
It's been 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But if we can sit here and bullshit for 45 minutes to a guest, couple hours, which can go by quickly. If we could do that,
that's all that matters.
Right.
And the thing is, for me, no matter what's going on in the world fucking sucks. Life sucks. Things happen. No matter how happy you are, no matter how much money you have, how many kids you have, the world sucked. It's a tough time to be in. And I say it every day. You just, it's hard to live in this world, so why make it harder by being a piece of shit? So no matter what happens, no matter what we say, how we say it, just fucking go along with it. And we're just here to, bring you a little therapy and a little serenity. I think that's the right word.
Serenity, that's fancy. Like a massage
I read
parlor.
a dictionary last night.
It's like a massage parlor.
Drunk.
So, anyway. We have differing views on what no seatbelts mean.
This here.
Right?
To be.
Me is like a throwback. I want to go, again, to the generational discussion. Like, we didn't get social media until college, it was Facebook.
No.
And
like
you
I
had
said,
to be in college.
We couldn't even text in high school.
Yeah, right. It's crazy to think about not being able to
Now
text
you
somebody.
can be like, hey, what's the answer to B with
Like,
your
here's what I think
earpods.
about
Now
it,
you can be like, hey, what's the answer to B with
Like,
your
here's what I think
earpods
about it.
in.
Here's what I think about it. How did I come over to your house in high school? How did I know to come over?
Scooter?
AOL, I think.
Oh, yeah. AIM. Duck T Playa, by the way, was my AIM. And it didn't stand for Duck the Playa. It was tennis because I played tennis for like 3 days.
Yeah, he was. Oh God, you as well. People probably don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, maybe our listeners do, but AIM was the real. ICQ was whatever it was, but AIM was where it was really
That's when we were in the. You had an away message, right? You could put up a sweet away message.
I loved breaking up with girls and putting up away messages that said, like, some cryptic note to, like, that didn't mean anything.
Right.
But, like, the
Because
girl
in
you
your
were talking to.
In your profile, it would have Duck,
Yep.
DC plus whoever you were talking to at that particular time.
Which is ridiculous. Now it's, hey, send me nudes on Snapchat.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
You start out with a dick pic.
What?
Doesn't make any sense.
What? So for you young listeners, hopefully you're not listening because
Go to bed.
Yeah, because
Not that this gets released at any particular moment, but
if you listen, if you're young, you have it all. I have nothing. 35 single, and I cry every night for no reason.
listen. Although he's telling you, don't worry about anything in the world.
Yeah, just get nudes, dudes. Just get nudes, dudes, because it ain't gonna get any better. It's only gonna get worse.
It's not a big deal.
It's only gonna get worse or better, depending on how you look at it. But don't ever.
It'll be fine.
It will be. Life's great if you do the right things.
I don't know. It might be cooler if you don't do the right thing.
Well, no, yeah, like do a ton of drugs. Listen, I'm not a doctor. Cocaine won't cure things, but it will make 15 to 20 minutes decent. Just kidding. Never did that. Only drink beers.
What is the correct disclaimer? We're going to have to shoot to our...
Yeah.
He's
Jesse,
going to have to be the
Jesse
guy in our
should
ear.
be here soon, but... Yeah.
He's
Jesse,
going to have to be the
Jesse
guy in our
should
ear.
be here soon, but...
Our lawyer will be showing up. We're going to have to get him on the pod just to make sure that we don't do something stupid.
Yeah, he does practice law for real, like actually.
Yeah,
like we're not that shitty of people that we
But
don't
that
have
is crazy.
friends.
That is crazy, though, that we got friends that are a wide range of...
They're not one of us are in the same profession.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Engineers, architects, lawyers. What does Guy do?
He's in management, dude. He's a manager
Sells
of a liquor store.
Sells booze.
Right?
He knows all the boozes. If you need if you're looking for like a good weekend and you want to...
I don't think the State Store needs any more
Is that Josh?
advertisement. Yeah, Josh is about to tee off.
Josh is teeing off.
So we're watching
Let's
Josh
go
tee off.
live.
Josh is my future brother-in-law, good friend of ours.
Oh, arm straight. Looks good.
Let's watch by his reaction.
Oh, it looks like it was hammered.
Oh.
Tasso cap with a little furry on top. Don't know if he likes it.
It looks left, right? Like what I did there. Looks left, right.
Wait. What time is it? Because they're teeing off before the regulation.
It's
4:33,
Hey,
and we have it
please make note.
live.
Please make note that the guys this league, they are teeing off early. They do not receive the 2 bonus points this week.
It is practice, but still abide. I understand it's cold, but be better.
So here we have on the tee. We're just gonna live.
Who is
comment.
this guy?
I don't know. This is the guy that came out of the railroad truck. I'm not sure I've ever met him. Welcome to the league, whoever that is.
Didn't like his shoulders weren't. I'm not good at golf, but his shoulders were not squared up. But it looked like he loved it. He looks happy. He smiled.
Does look happy. He looks super happy with that drive. The dude here in the gray tassel hat smoking a squid is awesome.
I don't. It's 40 and overcast. And listen, I know about sunglasses because that's what I do for a living.
He's an eye doctor.
Yes, optometrist is what they call me. Doctor Op. Dr. Dreamy, basically. Blue eyes, big deal, no big deal. But Ronnie's on the tee. This is about to be pounded. Big deal. But Ronnie's on the tee. This is about to be pounded.
He got that. He takes a baseball swing and he just lowers it down, man.
Mm-hmm. He's got a good swing.
Yeah,
there's no
nice
doubt about
lefty
it.
swing looks like Ken Griffey.
I don't look at the guy practicing. What is?
I don't know what he's doing.
That was left-handed swing ever?
Oh, easy.
All right.
So anyway, let's get back to what we're gonna cover here.
No. Before that, best right-handed swing ever.
Ooh,
Manny,
I like Mike Trout.
Manny Ramirez.
Vlad Guerrero.
2 lefties back to back.
That's John. That is John Bushmeyer coming in. Last year, if anybody that is listening is familiar with us, he blew his hamstring out at a gun bash party we had because he was racing somebody.
Oh,
His wife wanted to kill. Here's the kicker: we stayed up all night and drank Saturday night. Sunday morning, he had his daughter's baptism with a blown-out hamstring hungover.
Well,
he's a legend.
Yep, like that guy a lot more after that story.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Never met him.
I'll introduce you to him. He knows Sam.
DiMaggio.
Yeah.
DiBaggio. Jeff.
So, anyway, back to what we're going to do on this podcast. We're going to have a lot of fun about sports. We're going to talk about stocks. We're going to talk about current events. We're going to give our opinions, right, wrong, indifferent.
Well, the one thing I really do want to say or talk about is where are we going to post this? On YouTube?
We could post it pretty much anywhere.
So I would love if wherever we do post this for people that are listening or going to listen, to either text us because you probably have our number and let us know what you want us to talk about and bullshit about, or if you want to come on.
Oh yeah.
And bullshit and talk and we'll come to your house. We'll make it work right now.
Yeah.
So.
I will say this. Let me say this. We're going to have more than just our buddies on. We're going to talk to, like we're going to have my father-in-law, Tim. He's got fucking wild stories. We'll talk to my dad about
Casey
when he was younger. Yeah, we're going to get some famous people on because we got connections like that. But we want to talk to a lot of people. We got connections like that. But we want to talk to a lot of people. Again, we want to
just want to know about
as an excuse
what you do
to bullshit because
and why you
in
do
all
it.
reality, though, I don't think anybody talks to each other anymore.
No.
I never talk on the phone.
Mm-mm.
Very rarely.
Mm-mm.
To my dad, maybe.
So,
But,
as good as I am I dread fucking having to make a phone call because it's such an awkward moment because people don't know how to articulate their words back to you and let them know. They only know how to email or text or do whatever. So, I love that we're doing this because it is a therapy. And if anybody wants to come on, let us know. If anybody wants to come on, let us know.
It's a release.
We will.
It's a way to get all the shit that we're thinking out. And whether nobody listens to it or not, I don't give a shit.
I felt the weight of the world on my shoulders before I got in this truck, and now I feel
good.
Like
Well, it's a therapy.
Dr. Todd Ferguson.
Todd Ferguson.
Todd Tyler.
Todd Tyler. Yeah, Todd Tyler.
Do you guys know Todd Tyler? You probably don't.
I hope none of them do. Maybe Carl, if he ever listens to this.
But yeah, so
He's
ultimately,
going to listen to this on a fucking 11-hour train ride that he goes on.
Yeah,
and he doesn't even have. It's not 11 hours that he get 4 hours, but he stays on for 11 because he doesn't want to go home.
Well, we can't broadcast that. Sorry, Lori.
Yeah, we'll have to edit that out.
But we won't because there's no seatbelts.
I mean, it's just a joke.
True. So
Get over it.
But yeah, so back to too many tangents. So back to too many tangents, too many cosigns.
Well, listen, that's what it's going to be, man. A lot
Big
of
deal.
cosigns.
That's how fucking things go.
But
in
listen,
life.
listen, there is going to be a structure. We're going to intro. We're going to talk about current events. Then we're going to probably talk about sports. Then we're going to talk about betting. Duck and I have been. Duck and I have been. This is breaking news for anybody that doesn't know. Duck and I are going to be. Let's see. There it is. So Duck and I are going to be giving out. We have a profile called Sheet Picks, and every week. But we go ahead and put our heads together and cap a PGA.
So let me
event.
kind of give a background as to what and why. During COVID, I had lost my job, and I love golf. I'm not good at it. I don't care about being good at it. I want to get better at it, whatever. But I love watching golf, and you guys might not because it seems boring to you. But if you golf, you can appreciate it so much that the things that ridiculous because we can't do them. And it seems so easy. Oh, hit a ball. And throughout my life, I've bet since I've been 18. I've probably lost close to $1.2 million, maybe even more.
I love that he says close to and has an exact number.
Yeah, maybe more, probably more.
Well, we know just in the last 2 years on one app, you've lost.
Well, I'm up $80K this year, but that's because this is what happened.
Right.
So whenever I first started betting, I followed bettors, and they'd say, I capped this game. I've done this for baseball and this for baseball and this. And I've never really understood how you could, cap a football game because you can't know what turnovers are going to happen, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, with golf, I would always be like, okay, this tournament here has, you need to have good driving distance, and I would just, or whatever. So I finally put it all together and, took all the stats and made an Excel sheet and got with Andy. And the first tournament that I did, our boy Colin Morikawa won. And it was actually incredible. And I kept going and stopped winning. And we had one bad week only because they played on two courses that we didn't know about. But,
So we just got. Well, you should listen to this.
So Jesse Arkar, our attorney at law, pro bono. Again, making no money on this. They might be joggers.
Looks good.
Lululemon.
Oh, jeez. He got that attorney money.
$140 sunglasses, so he's cheap. Big deal. He should probably get ones for me.
$140 sunglasses, $200 pants.
$200 pants, $130 Diodoras. Actually, those might be the $180 Diodoras. Actually, those might be the 185s because
did it get colder
I
outside?
Constantly shop at Diodora. He's putting on gloves, so no, he's not. He's just putting them in there just in case. Hat, I don't understand. H1N1.
Also, next
he has an H1N1.
H1N1.
But
who is he?
Back
Ninja?
on a tangent. Jesse,
anyway.
do you want to say a few words for the listeners about what you're going to do for us?
Should you read the disclaimers? Yeah, right.
No,
right,
not
right.
control quiet
Oh,
down. Jesse.
Not even worried about
Go there
it.
and just tell them about you and your name and what you're going to do for no seatbelts and how we're never going to fucking pay you. You fucking idiot. Oh, listen, you make $250,000 a year. I ain't paying you shit.
Yeah, I
oh,
ain't paying
Nate
shit.
Glasser just showed up. Nate, pop on over, bud.
Yeah, we ain't paying shit. By the way,
Andy's brother, Nate just got here. Nate, say hello to the fans.
Hi, fans.
hey, how's everybody doing?
Nate's ready to fucking hit 350-yard bombs.
Here, let's all the serious guys.
And
are
still
going out.
shoot 50.
Where is Rick?
Where is Rick?
He's coming?
Yeah,
I don't know. I thought he'd be here first.
He's
He was
first.
coming.
Me and Andy already played 9.
Really?
Yeah. For a reason.
What time did you get here?
2.
2:30. So,
Nate's
nice.
got vodka. Keep him warm.
It's fucking.
Oh,
freezing
there's
cold.
Jeremy.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Big old draw into the wind.
Hey, hit that draw in the wind, son. Draw in the wind, son.
He's gonna hear this.
I'll kill him.
Jeremy,
Who's that with the Steeler hoodie?
oh, some decent dude
I don't know,
hammering a
he's
throw dog.
hammering a throw doggy. Oh, look at this dude.
That's
Guaranteed.
Alex.
Alex Flippy.
Mm-hmm.
Quill.
Oh, gee. It'll be our first intro. Like I said, we're gonna have a structure to this. We don't know what it's gonna look like. We have an idea.
We
so
have
stay
nothing,
tuned.
bud.
Stay tuned. Yes, we do.
What?
What do you mean?
What do we have?
We're gonna intro.
We literally talked about nothing.
We talked about a lot of shit. We
We
talked
did, but
talked for 37 minutes.
I could talk for another 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm freezing though. 7 minutes.
I could talk for another 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm freezing though. I don't even want to golf.
Yeah. Let's just upload this to YouTube, get 1 million subscribers, and
Just be famous.
I don't even want to be famous.
I want to watch
honest.
Jeremy swing. Hold on.
I've actually never seen him swing a club. Oh yeah, blip, blip, blip.
It's a good swing.
I don't like. I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I'll tell you one thing. One of these days, we're gonna have to go to Rolling Egg and be like, can we record inside? Because it's only 30 degrees on every Thursday.
Will it
the
ever
summer.
be warm?
I don't think so.
Pull the ice caps. Why?
God damn it, dude.
All
So,
right, guys.
Well,
It's almost time to tee off.
thank you for tuning in. If you're listening to this, thank you. Because, and if you don't listen to this, thank you.
Don't say thank you to tuning in. We're gonna make them millions of dollars,
Oh, well, yeah, with our advice.
but
yeah.
we'll be way more rich than them. So enjoy, peasants. But anyway, fuck off, nerds. We're gonna tee off. Can't wait to see and hear from you. Call us, text us, write us, do whatever you got to do if you want to be on.
And
Anyway.
remember, no seatbelts is the new best on the block.
The best.
We're going to start dropping shit all the time. We're going to create profiles. We need you guys to share it. We need you guys to listen. We need
Share
you guys
it.
to
Like it.
subscribe.
Double
all
it.
them idiots that all those idiots say.
Whatever.
Like and subscribe.
Whatever all the kids
Whatever the kids do.
I'll create whatever all the kids do.
Whatever the kids do.
I'll create a TikTok just to make us famous
All right.
because whatever. I won't actually because I don't know how to download that. But anyway, future wife, love you. DJ Daffy Duck, Young Ducks. I'm gonna go shoot a 56, get hammered. I'm super happy to be doing this with my best friend. It's about to be ridiculous. Can't wait to talk. Let's get it.
Yeah, buckle up. Although you can't buckle up
No, take it off.
because no
Get thrown through
seatbelts,
this.
baby.
Get thrown through the windshield.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Remember, no seatbelts, and we'll see you next time.
It sound right, boy.